Well, how do you do?
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life. Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so. Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
So yeah, he fucking ends up just leaving, like abandoning his companions down in the catacombs, and then he stands there and does the "Oh, milady," and then he can actually eventually kill the milady
Oh,
character.
hello there. As always.
Is there any stuff I want to buy? No. So I did a bunch of grinding for humanity for the area that I'm about to go to, because I want to get a certain shield. And in the process, oh, you can make it up to 11 here? You end up getting a bunch of fucking souls, so I'm just gonna put it like all into pyromancy. I forgot that he took it up this high. Well, damn. Well, I'll be a dog.
Goodbye then.
Goodbye then, your pyromancy is now far superior to mine. So yeah, because they're the bells of awakening, eventually, because I rang the first bell, now you can hear the primordial serpent fucking snoring. But before, when I didn't know that, I was just like, what the hell is this? This area actually kind of looks kind of cool. And for a long time, I had no fucking idea what that chest was, because it's just an open chest, but apparently it's for, like, if you end up somehow dropping or missing an item that you need to beat the game, like a certain key or something, that's a drop that you could, like, somehow miss, it'll appear in that chest. Now, I'm gonna go back to the Undead Asylum, which is a really well-hidden thing. You wouldn't think to go back to the tutorial area. I mean, I sure as hell didn't. Especially the way it's hidden like that, but you could see, like, oh, I can drop off right here, and then... this used to give me trouble, but all you have to do is roll. And the crows that took you there, he used to, like, hang out around here, but after a while, the crow stops hanging out in Firelink Shrine. I don't know why. I think it would have been cool if he stayed there. And then you can curl up like a ball in the nest. And just nothing happens. It's like, I'm sure this is trick people, where they're just like, okay, nothing is happening. I like how it does that. You have to stay there for like 30 seconds or something like that before the cutscene triggers. I don't remember there being such a long black loading screen, but I actually, I think, yeah, I think Jeremy told me to go back to the Undead Asylum. I don't think I just found out on my own. But it would have been cool to... What the fuck? To look at your character. It would have been cool to have, like, just figured that out on my own, and then you get up there and you rest in the fucking, nest, and you're like, well, where is this gonna take me? And it just takes you back to the Undead Asylum. I like the way my character looks right now. So you come back and it's already different because these guys didn't all have torches. And normally, like, these undead guys, most of them, they just fucking, shit. Most of them all just fucking stood around crying. Their torches actually do, like, it's a ridiculous amount of damage.
You, give me.
Alright, so now I actually have some stuff to drop here. Rubbish. So it does have a value. But I don't like how you have to fucking quit the game and come back to do this. Oh, really? You get Demon Titanite for shit. Well, I'm not gonna fuck with that anymore right now. It's just too tedious to turn it off and on. Well, to quit the game and come back. You wouldn't have to... You don't have to do that in Dark Souls 3, which I like with the crows. And I think Dark Souls 3 actually has the, that voice actor. Ah, I'm defeated! Oh! These guys are now doing increased damage. This guy just really wants me to fall for that trap right in the middle here. But the Dark Souls games do that, where it'll be like the same enemy, but now that it's later on in the game, it's an enemy you've seen several times, but now that it's later on in the game, they'll fucking do more damage. So that dude's broken straight sword, like, just fucked me up, but it never would fucking have done that traditionally. And you wouldn't be able to do that kind of damage with a broken straight sword. Who's this ghostly white figure? It's weird how he looks white from a distance, and then it's like, oh, it's a black knight. Why are all these black knights, like... Well, why is there a black knight in the Undead Asylum? There's more than just this one, but... Yeah, the shield I want to get is their Black Knight shield. Ah, shit, it's my favorite shield. Fighting in this corridor is a pain in the ass, but wait, I've got insanely strong pyromancy. Why don't I just use that? Yeah, because he'll stun me out of the attack. That's why poise is important. If I had more poise, I wouldn't have fucking gotten hit. Red Titanite chunk. It's for fire weapons. Fire weapons just become completely impractical later on. Wait, I think I might have missed something here. So the only way to access another secret area later on in the game is in a secret area itself. Okay, no, this isn't the area. You gotta get the peculiar doll from this area. And it's in your original cell. But it's not there when you're there at the beginning of the game. It's interesting. Like, why is the Undead Asylum different after you've left? Why is everybody now free? Why are there Black Knights here? Why is there a peculiar doll in your cell that wasn't there before? Oh no! It's the guy that saved me in the beginning. Tried to do a parry and failed miserably. Yeah, his sword does like a fair amount of, oh, he kicked me. Does a fair amount of magic damage, I think. But he has the slow roll. Well, I did like an incomplete parry there, where I still got hit, but the parry worked. That's fire warden you too. And we have the same mask now. How ironic. I returned as you. And that's a decent shield. It's a lot like the Dragon Crest shield. I like that, how you come back and he's hollow. It does actually feel like a lot of time has passed. And I don't think you can just immediately come back to this area, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried. Yeah, that's where the Rusted Iron Ring is. I remember when I first played this, I was trying so hard to get up there. I was like, well, fuck it, I just can't get that item. But you coming back and that guy being hollow makes me think of, in Resident Evil 2, okay, didn't fall for it that time, when that cop that you meet at the very beginning is there, and he's like, he's been bitten, and he's like, so much for your party, or whatever, you know? And then you come back later and he's a zombie. I thought that was really cool as a kid. I like the comeback later and someone's changed, or you come back and everyone's dead, like in the last most famous scene in Heavy Metal, the one with like the half-naked chick that, well, pretty much just completely naked chick that all those that kingdom summoned because she has special powers or something, and like, they tried to get her there to save them all, but they all died because she took 50 years to put her, like, G-string on. But when she shows up and they're all dead, I thought that was cool. But I used to think, because when I first watched it, I was, like, incredibly stoned. I thought that that was her family or something. And I got this idea of, like, you return to a kingdom, like a prince goes off to fight a war or something, and he returns to the kingdom, and the entire kingdom is, like, on fire, and he sees his, like, his the king and queen dead, and like he has no kingdom left to rule. That's where I got that idea from. Okay, so there's the rusted iron ring, and now I got to get back to my cell. I think I know where it is. Sometimes it takes me longer to find that one. This area isn't at all confusing, but... Oh yeah, I remember where to go. This... Yeah, down here. This isn't that much of an asylum. Well, no, I guess it is. It doesn't feel like there's that many cells, but that's just because you can't go into most of them. Why do you move slow in that water, but not in some water? I guess it's because it's up to your character's knees or something. You know, I thought there were more Black Knights here. I was thinking there was like 3 or 4, but there's actually only 2. If I don't get the Black Knight shield drop here, I still have the one that I didn't kill in fucking over in the Undead Parish. Oh, he did a shield bash. I was gonna parry your shield bash. It'd be cool if you could do that. Good job. I'm gonna die trying to parry this guy. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm just gonna... But, dude, fuck you! Oh, man. He's just still attacking. Playtime is over. You must die! I like how that dude's like impaled like 1,000,000 times on those spikes. Oh, I like it when the sword hits me. Why did they go for that sound? Like when the voice actor did that, oh, if I was in the booth I would have been like, okay, let's do one that doesn't sound like you're getting your dick sucked. This is a horrible idea. What was I thinking? Alright, should have just done that in the first place. Red Titanite chunk. Fuck you. Oh, I didn't even have my humanity. Oh, God. Damn it. Yeah, shit. Yeah. Alright, that's enough of that. Even though it was really cool. And it was cute. And I dare say just a little bit awesome. Shut up, faggot. Alright, Peculiar doll, thank you. I'm actually gonna level up some just because I have enough souls to level up my endurance some. I don't have a ton. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so guess I'll just get out of here. Ah! And now it's the same boss. Only he has a different moveset. This boss, when I fought him level 1, was like a huge problem for me. You have to circle this guy. It would have been cooler if you didn't just fight the same boss with a different moveset. Basically, you just have to, like, avoid the pink mists that he shoots. I do like that trap there. Because that is a good way to trick people, like, right at the beginning, you know, you just think you're gonna walk across, like, what's in here, and then, oh, you fucking fall down into this. I didn't know about the trap when I first came here. Yeah, his pink shit goes through your shield, and not completely if you block it, but it still does, like, 2 bars worth of damage. That attack was the attack that really gave me trouble. But it's all about combustion. Right here. Because you get a ton of casts for it, and with my really high-level pyromancy, as well as the slumbering dragon crest ring, or whatever it is, I think it's bellowing. I can just keep attacking and never use any stamina, so if I suddenly need to just roll away, I can, and it's no problem. Let's see how much more damage this does. Not a lot more. But if you just know how to dodge him, like how to circle him, he'll basically never hit you. Really not a hard boss. Oh, what? I like how your dude looks kind of confused after he fails to cast a spell. Motherfucker. That's the problem, it knocks you back. Ah! Die, bitch. So this is pretty much worth it to always do, because you get a Titanite slab, which allows you to fully upgrade a weapon. And you get like an ass load of souls for it. And there's no way out of here other than to just homeward boner out.
Give us Silky!
Alright, now it's time to go back to Firelink Shrine. I do like those snowy mountains. It does make you look like you're really fucking high. It also makes you look like you're way fucking far away from Lordran, because you can't even see Lordran in the distance. I imagine the Undead Asylum will be like really cold. But I think it would have been cool if in the Undead Asylum there was some snow on there to make it feel like you're really high up and it's like really cold. And then you come here and there's not any snow and there's like the sunlight. There's more sunlight than usual, like it'd be warmer here in Firelink Shrine. Alright, I leveled up a little bit, and I didn't even think to go over here, but I sure as hell did when I first played the game. This is another cool bridge area just covered with trees. I like how it hasn't been like, there hasn't been a bunch of deforestation. There's like a bunch of structures, but like the nature is still there, even though they just go down into the Megaverse. And these trees actually look horrible, but if you don't pay too much attention, it looks nice. And here's this area you can't get into, but there's a weird looking guy here. I have to turn around for the X to come back, okay.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, but I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
What are your
Still
options?
closed.
Just sit there some more?
Still closed. Still
Tasty.
closed. Still closed.
That's interesting. You have to ring the second bell for that to open. That's the big way to progress. And I do like how there's a big structure that's completely closed. You can barely see into. That reminds me of like old platformer, roadblocks. I always had fun doing that scene. Like, oh, what's that area? And then when you finally can access the area, it's so satisfying. Siegmeyer is actually a character that I like, but they just completely reuse him later on in another game. Oh yeah, okay, this is the right way. Yeah, in Dark Souls 3, it's supposed to be like way after, and Siegmeyer dies in this game, and then they just have the same character doing the same thing with pretty much the exact same personality in fucking Dark Souls 3. Alright, I'm gonna go fight the Hydra now because I have the Rusted Iron Ring. You have to fight him in this little pond area where you move really slow, which can make the Hydra kind of a pain in the ass. You don't even have to kill it, I'm just going to because it's cool. And also there's an area over here that I need to go to. There's something I need to do to access the DLC. Ah. I should have used the Crush Shield here. I don't know why there's fucking all these crystal guys right here. The area that they come from, as far as lore goes, is like quite far away from this. I don't know why they're in this area in the forest. I think it's cool that they are. It's interesting, but I don't know why they are. And this... Oh, fuck! Okay, I did definitely have my shield up, but whatever. The Hydra is a boss that's... Well, it's not even really a boss. It's not a boss. It's just a fucking... Did I hit him? It's just a big enemy. What? How are you alive? How's the Hydra not killed you yet? Oh, you bitch! He ran away from me! He ran away! And it made me miss with my fucking combustion. Because I have such high combustion. I mean, such high, pyromancy and the ring. These things aren't that tough. They're a pain in the ass to fight if you don't have any sort of ranged attack. I do have a ranged attack. It's not really good for this. And sometimes they like slam their heads down in areas that are hard to hit. But you don't even have to cut off all the heads to fucking kill them. You just need to do a certain amount of damage. But my combustion at this point can kill them in one hit. I wonder if, like, if you're something with multiple heads, like when some of the heads have been cut off, is it like, do you feel like you've lost a part of yourself, or like you've lost a fucking brother or something? Like those twins that there's two heads on them, and they have two different, like, personalities, but they share the same body. That armor is basically just a weaker version of the Elite Knight armor, but the helmet's open. I like how you get an option for the helmet to be open or closed. But anytime you can put like a mask type thing on armor, I want it to be on. Oh, fuck you! Now he's going in that way where I can't fucking quite get to him. Because I can't get too far, because then I'll fall right off. Okay, I think I know what to do. Do it again, bitch. Yeah. They don't shoot their fucking mouth lasers when you're close enough. Which is weird, they could just keep spamming that. Did I get him? Okay. I don't remember what the Dusk Crown Ring even does. That looks pretty cool, the reflection of the sun on the water, although it does make it kind of hard to see. But if you stay left here, you won't fall off. I really wish a game like this could have been made on like the Nintendo 64 or the PlayStation or something. That would have been really cool. Alright, so there's nothing here. So more secrets. I don't know if you have to necessarily quit the game and load it for this to trigger, but you do have to fucking, reset the area. But then, like, you don't want to kill the Hydra, go rest at a bonfire, and come back, you know. All this quitting the game and reloading it, I remember thinking when I first played the game, was like, that's really convoluted, but once you just know when to do it, it's not a big deal. Then you get this, like, bronze golem to appear. And you can see that there's a person at the top of its fucking, its big spike up there. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're not that tough, especially if you have the Rusted Iron Ring in this area. The Rusted Iron Ring is really useful. So what's going on here?
'Tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long, so, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Why is she such a, like, submissive bitch?
Thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
I actually didn't know about this till I watched somebody's Let's Play. I remember thinking, like, the way she says, "Dost thou rescueth me?" It sounds sexual, like... Then they're just gonna start fucking like some weird medieval porno. So I think I have to do that again to get her items to appear right there. Because I really want to wear that dress. Actually, the gay, like, headband thing she was wearing is good for magic. It boosts your magic and pyromancy, but I'm not gonna fucking... Okay, no. I think it's, like, spawns right here. I think I have to go talk to her to do that. I'll just come back later, because this is how you get to the DLC. So here's her signature. But she doesn't summon to help you or anything. She just sells shit to you. You don't fight with her. And I'm pretty sure this is just her soul. Apparently her soul got, like, trapped in a golem or something, because her corpse is over there, I'm quite
I am
certain.
Dusk of Ulasil. It is an
Yeah, I
honor
know.
to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
Sucketh my dick. Alright. Proper bow, the gayest gesture in the fucking game. She doesn't even sell anything I want. Okay.
If thou art in need,
Bye.